It's Monday, February 26th, and from WBHM News, I'm Richard Banks with today's top stories. An amendment to gaming legislation in Alabama is in the works that could address at least one concern voiced by opponents of the measure. If approved in the Alabama legislature, the gambling package would allow a voter referendum to legalize more casinos in the state, some forms of sports betting, and a state lottery. The legislation passed quickly in the State House of Representatives, but is stalled in the Senate. News outlets report the Porch Band of Creek Indians and other opponents of the legislation may have reached a compromise on the measure that allows them to make the last and best bid on the various casino licenses. The Porch Band currently runs 3 casinos in the state. Some Alabama Republicans are putting the blame on fertility clinics in the state for pausing in vitro fertilization treatments. Facilities including UAB and Alabama Fertility have paused services following the state Supreme Court ruling that frozen embryos used in IVF treatments have the same rights as children. AL.com reports that Eagle Forum, a conservative lobbying group, and Republican State Representative Susan DuBose from Hoover say the clinics are unnecessarily canceling treatments. They note the Alabama Attorney General's office has stated it has no intention of prosecuting IVF clinics or families who use the procedure. However, a UAB spokesperson said the hospital is required to follow the state Supreme Court ruling until it reconsiders the opinion or Alabama lawmakers address it through legislation. Democrats in the State House have already filed a bill to do just that, and a bill has been proposed for the Senate. And fire department officials say multiple fires were intentionally set in the Bessemer and Hueytown area. News outlets report the fires were under control and there were no injuries or damages to homes as a result of the fires over the weekend. At last report, no suspects were in custody. Red flag warnings, meaning there is a high fire potential, have been posted across the region in recent days due to a combination of strong winds, low relative humidity, and unseasonably warm temperatures. You'll find more news anytime at WBHM.org.